Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield rumor video. In today's rumor, we have another potential Kruky evolution, and we also have another rumor as well that was published to a newspaper article. I don't think that gives it any more validity, it's just another rumor to go over. Pretty interesting. Either way though guys, if you are excited for today's video, be sure to drop a like down below, it really does help out. Leave a comment as well with your thoughts on this potential Kruky evolution, and of course the rumor we're going to go over. And subscribe as well if you're brand new, the first time you're here. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. Of course, these are just rumors at the end of the day, guys, not leaks, so take them with a grain of salt. Could be true or false. We generally have no idea. We're just taking a look at them. With all of that out of the way though, guys, let's get into the video and take a look at these Sword and Shield rumors. So starting things off, we of course have the Kruky evolution. Now to me, this looks like the middle evolution more than the final evolution. It just doesn't look big enough to be the final evolution to me. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the situation. So we obviously have Kruky here, so it evolves into much more of a much meaner Pokemon, much more meaner monkey. Obviously we can see the angry facial expressions, so as you can see, like the kind of shrub on its head kind of blossoms into like leaves and stuff. It has like this ring around its head as well. Apparently if that's not on, then the leaf just flops. We also have like a silhouette of the trainer here. Maybe this is the final evolution, maybe it is quite big. I don't know, it just looks small here, but maybe it is quite, I'm not sure. So yeah, we have the faces here, the angry expression, the back sprite of its head, we have the mouth here, and then it just looks like it does look pretty cool, don't get me wrong. I mean, it has like arms that are made out of wood. That's a really cool concept design if you ask me. I think that's really cool, whether it is true or not. But so basically, Kruky's evolution's arms go into these huge tree trunks, and then they come out the end, as you can see here. So this is the inside of this thing here. So the body isn't that big, but the arms are huge, man. The arms are really long. So this is how big the body is, and the arm goes all the way here. So kind of looks like one of those I don't know those things out of Dark Souls. I don't know, like Dark Souls 3, the things that like are scared of light. Those massive, like they're like the small bodies and like the massive hands, which is kind of freaky. If you took these logs away, it would look really freaky. But yeah, got the silhouette of the trainer there. Can't really tell much about that outline. It's got like a leaf on the end, and then it's obviously got a really powerful tail as well, lifting this log. I mean, this tail is powerful enough to lift a Graveler, and obviously Graveler is just a boulder, so being able to lift that just with its tail means that this is a very powerful Pokemon, very strong Pokemon. Makes me feel like it'd be a fast physical attacking Pokemon, but also maybe defensive as well, because it could just use these like chunks of wood just to block all like attacks and stuff. Maybe it's an attack similar to King Shield or something, or protect, because it's got like two massive tree trunks as arms. He'd be able to protect himself from like any attack there. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a very strong Pokemon. I would go on the idea that it's a physical attacking Pokemon pretty fast. We have this here. What is this? Is this its feet? It looks like its feet. So it's got very small feet. I mean, I doubt it even uses its legs at all. I'm pretty sure it just uses like arms with these tree trunks to move around, and then the tail as well to probably swing from things. And then it, like I say, this is it using the arms as a defensive thing here. So that's the only times it uses its legs. So could be a very physically defensive Pokemon as well. Might be actually quite slow if he's lifting all these things all the time. Doesn't have that log with its normal evolution. Like, I think he's just picked that up because he doesn't have it here. The tail looks weird to me here though. The tail doesn't look right. With that little confidential thing. Someone on my stream yesterday just also made a very good point. If it's always in Japanese, why is confidential in English? I don't know. Do you guys know that or not? Because it's even like that on the actual, when we got the leaks of Incineroar and Decidueye and Primarina. I'm pretty sure the confidential thing was there. I never really understood why all the text is in Japanese, but then the confidential thing is in English. No idea about that. That's just, it was brought to my attention yesterday, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's just so weird. Either way though, my final thoughts on this, I don't think this is the final evolution. I think this is a fake. Really cool concept art. It just doesn't really have the art style of Pokemon. It'd be a cool second evolution. I just can't really see it being the final evolution. I don't know. But yeah, it does look cool, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I just can't really see it being the final evolution. The art style is just not Pokemon enough for me. But again, that's just my opinion. That's just my 2 cents on this. What do you guys think about it? That's just my thoughts and feelings about the situation. Next up, we do have the Daily Star. Not the greatest magazine newspaper thing ever, but hey, it's basically talking about Pokemon here. So it says, Pokemon Sword and Shield release date leaks as more new Switch information is revealed. Another leak on Reddit has a huge amount of new information about the upcoming Pokemon Sword and Shield games on Nintendo Switch. So by Jason Coles, posted on the 29th of April, so a few days ago. We have the picture of the starters, more like Pokemon Sword and League. Am I right? Jesus Christ, that was tragic. I mean, I make bad jokes, but more like Pokemon Sword and League. Am I right? No, you're not right. Jesus, man. Pokemon Sword and Shield were the first full Pokemon games on a console, not including the Let's Go games, and the excitement around them is palpable. However, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company just aren't spilling any Pokebeans. Oh, he's really trying. He's really trying to get them giggles out of the readers. He said Pokebeans. He said spilling the Oh, man, I think I'm going to have a good time reading this. I haven't read this yet. I think I'm going to have a good time. So we are left scrounging about, waiting until E3 or possibly beyond. Well, thanks to a thread that appeared over on Reddit, we have a few more possible leaks to give us that hit of information. Leaks to give us that hit of information that we all want. A user called Man with a Van 212121. Is it a Pokevan? He said, "Is that a Pokevan?" Yikes. Posted a thread full of apparent new information. While the user says, "Not going to say how I got this, some of the information does seem fairly plausible." So, there are some particularly interesting things that when it comes to the new region itself. Apparently, the map we have been shown so far isn't the whole picture. I've seen a couple of things talk about that, how it's just a snippet of the actual region. While it is common for these games to have networks of underground tunnels, it is possible this means something more. Perhaps there are other islands to visit, which, given the map is based on the UK, seems fairly reasonable. Who wouldn't want to visit the Pokemon equivalent of the Isle of Wight? That's not all about the map though. This post states that the post-game region is below the starter town. There is a precedent for high-level areas to be tucked away near the early regions in the series. Usually, these are locked out to you in the early game because you don't have access to the right moves to gain access to them. The right moves? What's this guy talking about? Though it is also common for areas to be locked by other things. Two prominent and peculiar examples are a dance rehearsal and a group of Psyducks with headaches. Oh, okay. I mean, below Galar does very much seem to be Kalos. I mean, the map links up. I mean, there's a lot of similarities between the regions. So, the cities are said to be much larger than they appear as well. While the series has had some large towns previously, most of the Pokemon places are comprised of a very small number of buildings. While this is probably due to technological limitations, it would certainly be nice to explore some sprawling cityscapes for a change. The other bits of key information comes in the form of the characters you are going to meet, as well as a couple of tidbits about the Pokemon themselves. At least he stopped with the Pokemon puns. I'm very happy about that. According to the post, there will be 2 professors. Again, we've seen a lot of rumors and potential leaks about there being more than 1 professor, which I would be very, very happy to see. I think it would be really cool. The Pokemon professors are always a key part of the games and usually instigate the journey that your young protagonist sets out on in order to be the very best. This time, the role will be filled by an older gent as well as his daughter. Maybe one of them could be evil for a change. Nothing beats the... I don't know how to say that word. Laugh of the older generations trying to ruin things for the upcoming ones in these games. The bad guys in the iteration are said to be industrialists. This is the equivalent of Team Rocket if you haven't played for a while. They will apparently want to wipe out the countryside. Perhaps they could be climate deniers in favour of the power of fossil fuels and the use of fracking. What a terrifying and absurd enemy that would be. Shocking news all around, and he's used Pikachu. The rumours in the post about the Pokemon say that there will be over 90 new monsters, including the legendary ones. We already reported on the apparent Wolf legendary. The Wolf legendary actually makes a lot of sense if you look at the emblems they are used in the Sword and Shield versions. There will also apparently not be any new Mega Evolutions or any regional forms. The Mega Evolutions are special forms that only certain Pokemon can achieve and only for a short time in battles. They tend to give a huge amount of power in exchange for needing specific items and being limited in use. The regional forms, on the other hand, were introduced with the Alolan region in Pokemon Sun and Moon and saw old favourites with different types and looks given the new climates. The lack of them is probably fine. Nobody wants wet-themed Pokemon forms anyway. To be fair, I still don't think there's going to be any new Galar forms. I think the whole Alola form thing was just a shout out to the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, which is why they just gave them to Kanto Pokemon, like Kanto Meowth and Diglett and Sandshrew and Sandslash and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to be seeing any new forms in this. A lot of people do believe that we're going to get Johto, like Galar forms. I don't think that's the case at all. While all this is unconfirmed, a lot of it does make sense. Hopefully Nintendo will confirm some of this information in the coming months. The bad guys in this iteration are said to be in... Wait. Hasn't he just said that? Literally just copied and pasted that bit. I don't get... How do you even be a journalist these days? Like, I generally don't know how you mess up that bad. He's clearly done that on purpose. He's gone up, copied that, and pasted it. What? Oh, man. So, to do with all the Pokemon puns and then the awful journalism, I don't know. I haven't seen the Reddit post. It's just this guy has summarized it in his own words. It sounds cool. I mean, 90 new Pokemon. The map that we've been shown isn't the actual whole thing. That'd be really, really cool. I do believe we will be going to Kalos. A lot of people say that we aren't going to be, but it just makes sense. I mean, you got the Galar region here, which is based on the UK. You got Kalos based on France, right next to each other. The maps combine, they connect. There's like Curryway Town or whatever in Kalos, which we have no idea about. There's so many unanswered questions in Kalos. Maybe they knew they were going to do Galar the whole time they were doing Kalos, and they just wanted to keep us waiting, keep us guessing, because Kalos easily is the biggest region with the most mysteries. Like, there's just so many things about that, places we haven't explored, why Pokemon are in different situations and stuff like that. And obviously the Pokedex was really, really small, so maybe the other half of it is in Galar or something like that. Who knows though? Either way, that's going to be everything for this video. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like down below. Really do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about this rumor and, of course, the Kruky evolution. Subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. It's everything from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. And until next time, peace.